The thing that's most interesting about this is actually not the F-bomb, in my opinion. It's the shade that he throws at Israel. Like, we always talk about Americans and American presidents giving in to Israel all day, every day. What he says in this 60 seconds about Israel and his anger towards the actions is probably more what those of us on the left would have liked to have heard for the last 30 years. And he says it in this. Now, the reason he's furious is not to do with altruism. I'll tell you why, in case you're unaware. The reason he's furious is because Obama got a Nobel Peace Prize. He wants one. That's why he's furious. He's furious because Israel's getting in the way of him bringing peace to the Middle East when no one else could, and him walking into a Nobel Peace Prize. So let's not get it twisted. He's not furious at Israel for reasons that maybe some of us might be furious at Israel. He's furious at Israel because they're derailing his lies and making it harder for him to get a Nobel Peace Prize. Let me put it this way. He will never get a Nobel Peace Prize. But he, for some reason, still thinks that he will. But the words that are said to Israel in this 60 seconds, no president, I've never heard any other president be as angry with Israel as Donald Trump is right now. Let's have a listen.
Iran violated the peace agreement, the ceasefire agreement. Do you believe that Iran is okay?
Yeah, I do. They violated it, but Israel violated it too.
Are you questioning
Israel, as soon as we made the deal, they came out and they dropped a load of bombs, the likes of which I've never seen before. The biggest load that we've seen. I'm not happy with Israel. The biggest load. You know, when I say, okay, now you have 12 hours, you don't go out in the first hour and just drop everything you have on them. So I'm not happy with them. I'm not happy with Iran either. But I'm really unhappy if Israel's going out this morning because the one rocket that didn't land, that was shot, perhaps by mistake, that didn't land.
So what he's saying is Iran did fire a rocket, but he's actually saying it was only one rocket and it might have been a mistake. So I'm annoyed with Israel for dropping all of those bombs. Like, honestly, you'll have never heard a president speak like this ever before about Israel. Now, again, he's doing it for self-serving reasons, but those words coming out of a president's mouth are actually unheard of. We'll get to that. It's got 25 seconds.
Rocket that didn't land, that was shot, perhaps by mistake, that didn't land. I'm not happy about that. You know what? We basically have two countries that have been fighting so long and so hard that they don't know what the fuck they're doing. Do you understand that?
I think I understand that, Chewie. Do you understand that? Just in case, so we can let him know we understand.
Is that the first official presidential fuck caught on camera?
No, I don't think so. There's been others.
No, let's devote the next 30 minutes to the fact that Trump dropped an F-bomb.
But hang on, remember, and look, this won't happen, but remember, Fox News for days and days and days went off at Obama for wearing a tan suit. They went off at Zelensky for not wearing a suit in the Oval Office. They actually went off at Joe Biden because he did say fuck under his breath to someone beside him and it got caught in a hot mic. What do you think they'll say about this? Well, we all know. We all know. So no, it's not the first. But the point being, I actually think, as I'll say for the third time, there's been no president who's ever offered that kind of anger towards Israel in an official and open capacity before. I've never seen it. So it's fascinating to see what's going to come of it, if anything. Probably Trump will end up walking it back, just like Tucker Carlson ended up walking back what he said about Trump and all the others. That daddy has to have it walked back, and Israel is America's daddy. So Trump will probably walk it back somehow.
I'm just amazed that he thought that he was well on his way to a Nobel Peace Prize because he solved this war between these two antagonistic countries. And he thought that Israel, a country that famously has never stopped, never seen limits on it, attacked all comers, doesn't listen to limits even from America because the arms and the money keep coming. Israel has attacked the US Navy and the CIA before. and they had to say sorry something like 20 years after they did it. And then Iran, a country that was bombed without doing anything, they don't seem too happy with the ceasefire either. So why didn't these two countries, so just such strong enemies, not stick to whatever Trump shat out on Truth Social? That should have sealed the deal. No wonder he's pissed.
I know.
Did they not follow his truths?
The expectation of some people to have a narcissist be balanced and self-reflective is going to take a while, team. Is going to take a while.
This is going to be the dumbest chapter in a history book at some point.
Nixon was the first president to be caught swearing in a recording. It was his Watergate recording, so it's a little different, says Paul, the other one. Right, now we've had...
Actually, I just remembered another. There's a recording of, I think it's Lyndon B. Johnson talking to his tailor, and most of the conversation is how he likes his dick to sit in his pants. That's amazing. You can look that up.
Very good.